So COVID-19, all I see is one big roller coaster ride for us. One big rocky road. All these ups and downs for us. And it doesn't take a psychic to see that. What we are watching is a battle of light versus dark. And it's basically one big episode of Star Wars, where light and dark are just constantly battling each other. And that's what we are personally witnessing yet again with COVID-19. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the battle of light versus dark and really what's on both sides. So we have this truth. We have COVID-19. It is a deadly virus that exists, and it is a truth that's staring us in the face. So what are we going to do with this truth? How do we embrace this truth? Do we come from a place of light or dark when presented with COVID-19 and the roller coaster ride that it is? So over here we have light. So what happens when we embrace this truth with light? Well, we're coming from a place of love. I love you. I love myself, so I'm going to take precautions to protect myself and others, right? So it's a balance of unconditional love for self and unconditional love for others, right? Also, having compassion towards other people. I don't want you to get sick. I'm seeing these numbers on my TV screen when I watch the news, but I don't just see them as numbers. I see them as people. I have compassion towards those people. I don't want people to die. I don't want the numbers on my TV screen to rise because I have compassion for you. So I'm going to express that compassion with my words, my actions, etc. Right? So coming from a place of compassion. Also, there's strength in numbers. So coming from a place of unity, pulling together, knowing that together we have more power, we are stronger together. Care and concern, like I was saying earlier, I actually give a crap. They are not just numbers on a screen. I care. I don't want you to get sick. I don't want you to suffer. I don't want you to die. Even if you recover, I don't want you to get sick. I don't want you to suffer at all. I care about you. I'm concerned about you. I also care and love and am concerned about myself, so I'm going to protect myself. So we take safety precautions, wearing masks, social distancing, just taking care of each other, and basically taking the virus seriously and being responsible. Trying to act responsibly given this virus, given this truth, and deciding that we don't want people to die, and genuinely being worried about the suffering and the deaths. And also goes back to unity. Your heart is open to humanity because your mindset is the one for all and all for one mentality. So it's a matter of pulling together, having that one for all and all for one mentality, and having your heart open to humanity. Your heart is open to humanity. Love, compassion. It's not just about me, it's about us, everybody. So you are connected to the collective. Okay? And all of this really has to do with not only you as an individual, but the collective at large. Okay? So that's basically like coming from a place of light. Now, coming from a place of dark on the other side. What's the first one? Sorry, I have to look at my board. Denial. COVID doesn't exist. Denial. It's a hoax. It doesn't exist. The media is just exaggerating it. Big whoop-de-doo. It's just another cold. It'll go away. Failure to believe it. I refuse to believe it. I'm just going to ignore it and pretend like it's not a big deal, and it'll just disappear. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore the statistics. I'm going to ignore the science behind it. I'm going to choose to look the other way. And I'm also going to come from a place of selfishness. I'm really sorry that, you're having problems with COVID, because I'm not, and you're not my problem, so leave me alone. You take care of you, I'll take care of me, and let's go on with our lives. Leave me alone. I am not responsible for you. Okay, so it's the selfishness attitude. And another thing is ego. As we all know, the other side is extremely respectful of human free will. How many times have I said that to you guys in my video? The other side is extremely, extremely respectful of human free will. Except, what happens when it goes from Christine Pavlina exercising human free will to, I can do whatever I want, don't tell me what to do, and it becomes a rebellious attitude. It feels good to rebel, but that is also coming from your ego, and ego doesn't exist in the light. So ego is coming from the dark. Another thing is apathy. I don't really care. I don't have any care and concern about this issue. I just don't care. I don't really care about myself. I don't really care about you. I just don't take it seriously. As a matter of fact, I view it as a joke, and I'm headed to this COVID-19 party on Friday night. I can't wait. Apathy. Don't care. Let's not take it seriously, and let's just poke fun at it and view it as a joke. That's also coming from the dark. And it's also irresponsible. Because you don't care about spreading the virus. As a matter of fact, you're purposely trying to tempt fate by attending this COVID-19 party. And also, your attitude is that of separation. Every man for himself mentality. You take care of you, I'll take care of me. Don't, put your crap on me. It's a separatist attitude, and every man for himself. And that is when your heart is closed to humanity and you're completely disconnected from the collective. So that's what it looks like. Coming from a place of light, love, compassion, unity, care, concern, responsible, heart open, dark, denial, ignore, selfishness, ego, apathy, irresponsible, heart closed. See the difference in behaviors? Now, one of the things these individuals need to realize when they are making a choice between light and dark, number one, law of attraction. What are you attracting to yourself? If you come from a place of love and light, that's what you attract to yourself, because that's the signal you're broadcasting to the universe. If you come from a place of dark, that's the signal you're broadcasting to the universe, and that's what you attract to yourself. So the individuals choosing between these two things, I strongly encourage you to go towards light merely because of the law of attraction, if nothing else. If you don't care about anything else, you might want to Google law of attraction and see what signal that you're broadcasting to the universe. Because unfortunately, if you do attend one of those COVID-19 parties and you end up spreading the virus, karmically, you're going to have problems. That karma is on you for consciously doing that. So just wanted to let you guys know that. We have free will, so we have a choice. And we can embrace COVID-19 or we can ignore it. And the truth is the light, so it's actually better to embrace this truth. And, when we look at COVID-19, which way are we going to go? What do we want to do? What do we want to choose? But since light and dark are constantly battling each other, the dark is going to see people coming together in love and unity, and the dark is going to try to prevent it. And the dark actually works through people. So if the dark works through people and it's going to try to prevent that love and unity and compassion from taking over, right? Well, what's going to happen? One of the people that the dark works through is Donald Trump. He is actually a puppet for the dark. So let's say this is Donald Trump, and he's standing here, and he's upset because all these people over here are joining hands. They're coming together in love and light and unity and compassion for each other. Okay? So all these people are here and they're holding hands. Well, Donald Trump is going to see this and he's going to try to prevent it. He's going to try to split these people up and he's going to try to break these connections because he doesn't want this love and compassion and this unity. He's a puppet for the dark. The dark wants separation and illness and death. That's what the dark wants. So he's going to try to separate us with fear, anxiety, separation, break this up, turn us against each other, cause confusion. I was on his Twitter a while back and I saw he was tweeting about wearing masks and he's like, look, so many viewpoints. And it was so obvious that the purpose of that tweet was to cause confusion and stir the pot. And it's like, oh, see, the answer's not so clear anymore. Oh, look at all these viewpoints. So it's just stirring the pot. It's encouraging rebellion, denial, turn COVID-19 into a political issue when it's really not. Taking care of each other is a moral issue. It's not political. So this is all strategy by the dark. And we really can't allow him to separate us. We can't. We can't let him do it. We need to look past it and see that he's a puppet for the dark and purposely trying to split us up. He doesn't want love, unity, or compassion. And the dark, entities working through him don't want love, unity, or compassion either. They want our demise. Donald Trump's name was stamped all over the economy. It's now in the toilet. Donald Trump's name was stamped all over the low unemployment rate. It's now skyrocketed. He attracted darkness to his selling points for re-election. His selling points for re-election are gone. He attracted darkness to them because he himself is dark. So we can't allow the dark to continue taking over the United States. We need to look past the BS and the strategy behind his words and actions. Donald Trump just wants to sweep this all under the carpet, but we can't let him. Truth is truth and it's staring us in the face. And, we have to embrace this truth with love, unity, and compassion together. The only thing is, what do we do when other people's free will affects us? Because COVID-19 is also showing us how we're also interconnected. So what do we do when other people's free will affects us? It's like, well, you can't control other people. You can only control yourself. So control what you can control and pray for the rest. And also use your intuition to guide you forward. Tune into your gut. If you want to go to the grocery store, check in with your gut. It's like, hey, is today a good day to go to the grocery store? How does your gut feel? Pay attention to your intuition and allow it to guide you forward. But yeah, we need to focus on self-love, love for others, and embracing truth. And they're singing a song called You Gotta Be by Desiree. And they're singing, all I know, love will save the day. And, love is a powerful force. And it's much more powerful than dark. So let's pull together and show this world who we really are. Who do we want to be? Who are we? Do we want to choose light or do we want to choose dark? How do we want to embrace this truth moving forward? Who are we? Let's show this world who we are. Because again, COVID-19 is not a political decision. It's a moral decision. So please, let's open our hearts to humanity and take care of one another. And in the meantime, take care and be well. Thank you.